Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the Propsmith. As you can see, we're going to do something a little different today. We're in my car. I'm on break at work. And I'm going to do a little bit of rant here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a trigger warning across the bottom of the screen. If you do not like listening or talking about LGBTQ, racism, hate, God, or anything like that, you can go ahead and click off the video. I appreciate the views and the likes and the dislikes and all that, but when it comes straight down to it, this is my channel. I want to talk about this because I feel like I needed to get it off my chest. Now, a little bit of background about me. I was raised pretty much without religion until about the 5th or 6th grade. We had gone to certain churches, things like that. In about the 6th grade, I started going to a Southern Baptist church. After we moved from, Southern Arkansas to Missouri, where we are now, I stopped going to church. I went to a Church of Latter-day Saints for probably about 4 or 5 months, and if you don't know what that is Mormons. So I have read the Bible completely a couple different times. I've read the Book of Mormon. I've read the teachings of Buddha. I haven't read the Torah, mostly because I don't think I know where to get a copy. That being said, I don't believe in God. I believe that there is something, up there, but I don't believe that there is a all-knowing, omniscient, has a plan, made me special kind of thing. That being said, I do not in the slightest hate anyone for what they believe. And I've talked to a lot of people, and surprisingly enough, it comes from Christians more than anything, is the hate on other people of, oh, how could you go to church and not believe there's God, you're gonna burn in hell, blah blah blah. And it baffles me, really, because the good Christians that I know aren't like that. There's something that was when I went to the Southern Baptist Church, is there's Sunday Christians, which is you're a good person on Sunday when you go to church, but the other 6 days of the week you're who you want to be. And it doesn't work like that. From me going to church and me reading, the Bible, the Book of Mormon, essentially all it sums up is be a good person. Right now in the United States, and I can't speak for other countries because I don't live there, there's a lot of hate. We abolished slavery, but yet there's still racism. Gay people can get married, but there's still a lot of hate. There's the pride parades going on, which is great for the LGBTQ community, but there's not a lot of teaching about it going on. That being said, me being, raised in Southern Arkansas, I don't believe in the 20 odd genders that there are. I believe that there are 2 genders. You were either male or female. You can identify as whoever you want to be. If you were born female and you want to be male, then boom, in my eyes, you're a dude. If you're the other way around, you're a chick. All I care about is if you're a good person or not. You can be black, white, yellow, red, purple. You could be green as the grass on the ground. I don't care. As long as you're nice. I was talking to a guy that I was gonna, invite to my D&D games, and I was like, look, hey, there's one person that we usually play with, sounds like a chick because biologically is a chick, but identifies as a dude, and we all call him he, and he's a great guy. Love him to death. And the guy that I was talking to, started calling me a bigot and didn't know what I was talking about and blah, 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 and started throwing a lot of hate my way. And you know what I did? I defriended him and I blocked him. Because I don't deal with hate. I don't deal with just slamming other people down because they don't match your ideals of what they should be. What I consider my best friend is asexual. And do I understand it completely? No. And I don't think I ever will because I'm not asexual. But do I accept her for who she is? Yes. This is just, it all boils down to be a good person. And I'm not saying that I don't see it outside of Christianity, but Christianity is the one that pops up the most because, I don't know, they seem to have a louder voice. A lot of people, a lot of Christians are against gays. There's the red bird will mate with the red bird and the blue with the blue. And yeah, you can interpret that as one, stay within your own race, and but that's not the way it was supposed to be taken. A lot of people will bring up after the flood when Noah, they landed on the mount and Noah got drunk and was naked, and he had 3 sons, and the first 2 walked in backwards and tried to cover him up, and the third one looked upon him and it's, I don't remember the exact wordings, but then God tinted the color of his skin, and that's how they became, a new nation. And I wish I remembered all the names, but it's just been forever since I actually read it. But people use all these passages in the Bible to slam on other people, and the Mormons are the same way, that they don't support homosexuality, and I don't believe in a God that hates people. I don't get it, that if you're supposed to be all-knowing and all-loving, I don't get not loving someone. And if people want to judge other people and use passages of the Bible to hate and to slam and things like that, in the Bible it says, do not judge, do not judge, for you shall be judged. Probably not the exact wording. Again, haven't read it in a while. And essentially it is, do not judge other people or you will be judged. There's another one that it's, if I remember it correctly, and I'm going to paraphrase it, and it's, if you hate somebody, if you absolutely loathe somebody, if they're your enemy, if your enemy is thirsty, give them water. If they are hungry, give them bread. And doing so will heap a pot of coals upon their head. And all it's saying is be a good person. You may not like somebody for the color of their skin. You may not like somebody for who they like. If they're a male and they're dating another male, you may not like that. But you damn well better respect it. We as we as a society, as human beings, should be able to get along with everyone. Now, I understand that there are terrorists and Nazis and all of this. You know, bad things happened. Bad things continue to happen on a daily basis. But bad things happen because it's bred from hate. And this is just my opinion. I think that if we take a step back and we actually look at who we are as people, it's sickening. It really sickens me that Bob from down the street can't stand Nancy because she's a different race than him. Or, you know, just... I really don't know where to go with this now. I've gotten flustered, and I apologize. All I'm really saying is, before you judge somebody, get to know them. There's a good saying, Michael, walk a mile in their shoes, and it may change your outlook and opinion on them. I don't know what more to say than that. If something makes you uncomfortable, take a little time and learn about it. You know, the internet's out there. Everybody has access. Most of everybody has access to it. And it's a good source to learn things. Better yet, if someone makes you uncomfortable, as either they're gay, they're trans, you know, they're another race, talk to them. Sit down and don't just be like, why are you like this? Because that may come off a little too strong. But learn about them. Learn who they are. You know, we're all living on this rock together. And if we can't figure out how to get along with one another, we're all destined to repeat the past. You know? It baffles me that everybody can foster so much hate. And I'm sorry that I've ranted for this long and it hasn't really coalesced into a singular point other than just learn to accept other people. You know, if there's a reason why you don't like somebody, get to the root of that reason. If you were raised in the South like I was, you know, there's some preconceived notions about people that once you actually get to know them are pretty much bullshit. You know? It just... learn who they are before you start to judge. And I know that's hard. I've had problems with it. You know, it's just... I think I'm gonna cut it off there. Just learn to accept other people. Don't immediately jump to conclusions. Don't think you're better than somebody because of the color of their skin or their religion or who they like. We're all human. We can love who we want to love. We may come from different places. We may speak different languages. We may look different. We may act different. But as long as we come together as a whole as human beings. We are all human beings. I think the world will be a better place. And I'm sorry this has gone on for as long as it has, but I've been mulling over this for a couple months now. I wanted to get a video out on this topic, and I know I haven't done a great job of it, but I want to end by saying, no matter who you are, where you're from, what you look like, what your sexual orientation is, what your religion is, I appreciate you. I'm human, you're human, unless you're some dog or cat or whatever accidentally clicked on my video because you walked across your owner's laptop. I don't know. But if you guys want to talk to me about it, I'll put my, you know what, it's just easier to do this. Drop a comment below. I will let you know that if there is any hate, I will immediately delete it. There will be no slandering on my videos. There will be no putting anybody down. You know, I'm here to make videos about what I want to. You know, if my next video is probably going to show how to make these chains. You know, I've done all kinds of things. And I'm tired of going on Facebook and seeing, you know, in a couple LARP pages that I'm part of, there's hate. There's hate everywhere. There have been several shootings over the past 3 weekends. Not here, personally, like not where I live, but you know, in LA, in New York, there's hate crimes being committed, and I just I don't understand it. Moral of the story, again, we're all human. We may think differently, we may act differently, we may believe differently, but we're all human. Learn to love each other. My name is Justin Warren. I am 23 years old. I am white. I am a male. And I appreciate everybody who watches these videos. I appreciate everybody who doesn't. It's just who I am. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. If you'd like to see more of these rants about whatever, drop a comment below. If you're new to this channel, probably not the best video to start with, and I apologize. My next video will be how to make these chains. They're called Viking knit chain. Other than that, you guys stay safe, learn to love each other, and remember, not all dragons are friendly. Catch you guys next time.